For years, people like me have been called crazy, tinfoil hat wearing, paranoid, delusional. You pick it, you name it. Now, here is a fact. All these conspiracy theories, and by the way, conspiracy is a made up word that they gave people like me that are critical thinkers. That's the label they gave us. Okay. And how many conspiracy theories out there, per se, have come true? Let's just say within the last 5 years that you notice. And I'm not just talking about the Hollywood bullshit or the entertainment. I'm talking about the actual conspiracy theories of world domination and how the world is running, how we are in this AI world, and how there's no turning back. There's no going back. Whether you choose to believe if you are in this reality or if you're in a different reality, whatever reality that you are running or that you're in, you're still facing your whatever it is that your demise is. And I'm talking about like it's your own discernment. Okay, you choose to believe this, you choose to believe that. But the truth of the matter is that there is a fact, and there's been proven fact. And I'm talking about anything from our education, our government, which the government is our education because it's founded and it's created by the same people. And by this, I mean the same bloodline of people. It's been noted, allegedly, that John D. Rockefeller made the statement he wanted a nation of workers and not learners. Now, whether this statement is true or not, I have to go with allegedly because, again, it is something that it's one of those things that's out there. But more than likely, I'm going to agree with it being true. But that is my own opinion. But I want to go back to when people try to put people like me in a little box and try to label me as crazy. Let me tell you something. That's never bothered me. If it bothered me, I sure wouldn't be on this platform. I wouldn't be on any type of platform. And I'd be one of those scared little mice that wouldn't even fucking open up my damn mouth to say what's on my mind. I've always been outspoken. I've always been different. I've always been what you call a little bit weird, but a good weird. And I'm talking about I do my own thing. I go ahead and I dance to the beat of my own drum. People call this weird. People call this strange, but I call it being an individual. I call it being me. I don't need to follow anybody. I don't need to be like anybody. I don't need to be influenced by anybody. I can like somebody, I can congratulate somebody, and I can definitely agree with what that person says. And I could also show my support. And people may not agree with decide I what I decide I like to do. Okay. And let me tell you something, I don't care because I'm a grown woman and I've been a grown woman for years, okay? For a long time. And I've always made up my own mind, even when I wasn't grown. But I held respect for whoever was, whoever came my way. And I still have respect for whoever comes my way. Even on this platform, when it deals with conspiracy theories, when it deals with people having their own opinion, I always say, without of without it being my opinion or excuse me, without you taking it wrong, my opinion, and taking it as disrespect, I don't mean it like that. But if you want to take it as disrespect, it is what it is. I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to be who I am, who I believe that I was brought on this earth to be. Getting back to the conspiracy theories and how I've been labeled a crazy, delusional person. Please keep on calling me crazy. Keep on calling me delusional, please. Because You know how they always say, laugh now and cry later? I've always been doing that. 5 years into this thing that's been going on, I've been sitting back just waiting and just watching. Even the celebrity bullshit, okay? Been telling people about this, been telling people about the P. Diddy's and the Jeffrey Epsteins and stuff like that, because it goes far deeper than those two. Those are just two that they just choose to be their pawns. Everybody in Hollywood that signed a contract, they either are with the shit, or if they're not with the shit, then they got to give up the shit. And whatever they decided to do on that contract is exactly what they have to do, whether it be a sacrifice or your career is over when we say it's over. And when we're done with you, we're done with you. Your fortune and fame is limited when it comes to the Hollywood, whatever family line it is. And if anybody out there, now I have to put it like this because I have known people personally on a personal level, where they have to sign contracts when it comes to either a music career or an acting career. They have been approached. They have been maybe written in their contract to where if they didn't read it a little bit closely, then they probably would have been in the same situation that half the Hollywood people that are in, okay? I can't speak for anybody when it comes to what my beliefs are. I'm going to speak for me, but I know that I am not alone when I say that this reality that we're on, and I'm talking about this dimension, the third dimension, because we're all living in the third dimension, okay? I believe if we don't make it to that next dimension, and I'm talking about like that mentally, when we do leave this earth, whether it be, I'm going to say, we all have our own demise. We're not meant to be on this earth forever, meaning that you're born to die, okay? And that is a fact. Can't escape that. Everybody born is going to die. But what I'm saying is that when we do leave this dimension and we're ready to go on to the next, are you going to be ready? Are you going to have any regrets? Are you going to have any doubts? Are you going to be ready? Do you want to leave the things that you left? And I'm not talking about family members. I'm not talking about loved ones. I'm talking about materialistic things that you have accumulated through your years on this earth. Now, when it goes to family and loved ones, that is a tough one that I have been battling for a long time now. Am I going to have regrets when I leave here? Because maybe I felt like I could have been a better person towards this family member, or maybe they could have been a better person towards me, and I have resentment towards them. There's not going to be any of that. There's not going to be any regrets or any resentments when I leave this earth, because I'm already at that level mentally and prepared for that. Don't know how this is going to sound to a lot of people. I might sound a little bit cuckoo, a little bit out there, but you know what? That's fine. I don't expect you to get it. I don't expect you to be on my level. Okay? And you could take that how you want to take it. It doesn't matter to me. What does matter to me, that I'm going to keep on doing what I do. I've been doing this going on my 6th year here on YouTube as far as content creating when it comes to this type of topics, this type of whatever conspiracy theory, whatever you want to call it, critical thinking. So with that, I really don't have any much to say. I already said this in my previous video, that I don't want to do any more Hollywood videos. I don't want to do any more Hollywood exposure. I've already done that. I'm done with that. I'm over it. Why do I need to do that? It's just another distraction put out there. The political distraction, the entertainment distraction, I'm over it. I'm just here for my subscribers, my viewers, the one who want to come to my channel and hear my voice and hear my opinion, I'm here for you. And I'm going to continue to do what I can despite all the battles that I've been facing and I'm still facing. And I'm not going to air that out on YouTube or any other platform that I post this on, because it's none of anybody's business what I'm going through as far as my health status, my mental status, whatever the case may be. I don't care. You can make your own stories up, your own assumptions, whatever. Does not matter to me. All I know is I'm going to speak my piece, and nobody is going to take my piece. Nobody has that power and control over me. Excuse me. And with that saying, and with that being done and said, standing on business, and I will see y'all next video. And thank you for listening, and thank you for always showing me love and support in the comment section. That is something that definitely keeps me going, and it keeps on encouraging me. Thank you.
Forget about him?
Yeah, it was just one ant. One ant.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant.
Yeah, boss. They're puny.
Puny? Say, let's pretend this grain is a puny little ant. Did that hurt?
Nope.
Well, how about this one?
Are you kidding?
How about this?
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up.
Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life.
It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line. That's why we're going back.
Does anybody else want to stay?
Our projections show that by the year 2025, not only America, but the entire planet will be under the protection and the dominion of this power alliance. The gains have been substantial, both for ourselves and for you, the human power elite.